for the 4th trimester, that's the postpartum, after you've given birth, no one really tells you what happened. They just expect you to cope or just go through it. But it's difficult. It was difficult for me. It was hard.
I know you kept talking about how that, you were wondering if you were going to also go through depression after the whole giving birth thing. I expected that was going to come up, but I mean, up until today is the first time we're going to be talking about how that was for you,
yes,
right?
The whole thing.
But just giving me a scale, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is the most difficult that it could be, as you've imagined it to be, and then 1 being the least difficult, where does it fall for you?
I thought I was just going to get a hang of it. I go through things and I come out of it. So, but for me, it was, let's say, 7. Okay. 7.5.
That's quite difficult.
Yes.
So where did you start to feel that depressive, or I don't know whether to classify it as depressive, or just talk to me about how you were feeling, the feelings you went through from giving birth and so on and so forth.
Okay, so you know what, they tell you that the moment you give birth to your baby, you have this kind of joy, love, and whatsoever emotion, and it's the best in the world. I don't think I felt that. Maybe I felt it, but just in a different way. And mine was not familiar, like the way they said it will be. So it was quite difficult adjusting to that. There was a time I asked you, I don't feel the way normal people should feel when they just give birth. And then you asked me a question. If Joy is feeling happy, imagine giving birth to him and then him not being here. So what will I classify the feeling I'm feeling now? That is joyous, just that it's not in line with other people's definition.
I think I want to understand why you can have such a great experience having a baby, even if it's difficult to push and all of that. And I know that there's nothing simple about going through that. But how can you then say there's some kind of postpartum stress?
It's because I think everybody now forgets about you. It's not about the baby. Although we are not saying focus on us, but then when I gave birth and I thought I could walk to the hospital, to the bed where I was going to lie down and everything, I was like, nah, let me sit down. Power legit left me. And then so they think once you just giving birth, all your attention should be on the baby, forgetting that mama has to take care of herself first in order for her to take care of baby. And so I didn't really know that, or I didn't know how important it was for mama to be taking care of herself. And then from there, she can now be healthy in order to take care of her baby. To me, I just thought, baby comes first. Everything, baby.
You know that you spent like 40 days in your mom's place. Yes. Was it during your stay there or when you came back home?
Yeah, it was during my stay because I had this, when I'm breastfeeding, I just get this feeling. When let's just say I'm eating and then I just want to breastfeed tea. I don't feel like eating again. It's just a feeling of numb. And then I had to Google it because I just want to be okay, be normal when I just have this okay feeling. And then they said it's physiological stuff, it's what. And I was like, oh wow. There's no really drugs for it or whatever. I just have to talk to it with people. Then I spoke to you. I spoke to my sister. I think talking really helped. And then I was trying to remember the depression. Even I was trying to work out, or because I was still in that state, I couldn't do anything. I think one of the main cause of the depression was not because I gave birth. For me, it was because of finding self. The fact that I'm a mom, do I stop being myself and just be his mom?
The stress, the postpartum stress is not caused by the pain of childbirth.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No.
So it's like,
it was more psychological.
I have a child now. This is going to change me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who am I now?
Who am I?
Am I mom? Am I Mama Talib?
Yes. Who am I first? That's why I didn't like it for people to call me Mommy T. So if this is the first time you're hearing this, I don't really like Mommy T because I just have this idea that you lose your. It's as simple as that. You begin to lose your identity gradually as Mariya, and now you are like only Mommy T. People don't see that much, but me, I think that's a big thing. So Please don't call me Mommy T. Thank you.
In my case, I really liked when people were calling me Daddy T. It made me feel like a daddy.
Yeah.
Because that's who I wanted to be at the time. But I don't know. I think it was I just classified it as an exciting thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's not how it was working for you. Like you said, it's different for everybody.
Yes.
For you, it was the idea that that tag was giving you that memory of, I hope this is not changing who I am.
You know, for men, I think you can still be Daddy T and be whoever you are. But for women, they think your sole purpose in this life, once you give birth, is just be a mother. Your career ends. And I actually see the reason why some people's career ends, because they want to give the best to their baby. They want to give attention to him. They want to always be there. They want to do better. So they just put a halt on their career and just focus on being Mommy T and doing that.
So, are you still depressed?
No, not as much. Let's say I'm below average now, which is very good. I'm finding myself. I'm doing better. I'm coping better. Plus, it's not as if it got easier. No, I think I just found creative ways of coping with it, of being Mommy T, at the same time being Mariya.
I think the idea is maybe not to, like, I know you're trying to tell people, well, don't call me Mommy T because, you know, I don't want that to change who I am. But maybe the whole idea is this is a gift, like you said, you understand why women would lose their careers because they want to take care of their children. But if you think about it like, oh, I'm Mommy T now, doesn't take away Mariya that I am. I am already that. The Mommy T is just like an added identity to who I am. I need to figure out how to manage these two things. And I feel like maybe that's where you are right now, trying to be Mommy T's mom and be you as well. And be my wife as well. You see, like, and be a sister, a daughter. You see, that's like how it is. Like, an employee or a business owner, you know?
So, you know, the fact that maybe, let's say, Bilal's wife, you don't go around calling me Bilal's wife. You see, that's the same thing I'm saying. I don't want you to go around calling me Talib's mom. I want you to call me by my name. But
you're Talib's mom.
I am Talib's mom, but still, I'm not saying it disputes the fact that I am Talib's mom. If I say don't call me Talib, like don't call me Mommy T. I'm just saying call me Mariya, because above anything else, I am Mariya first.
Okay. I see where you're coming at, and I just hope everybody that's watching this also see what you're saying.
It's for me. It's not for, like, this is me. This is what I am feeling. This is where I am. This is what I am going through. It's different for anybody.
And you're just sharing your story because maybe this can help somebody. There are similarities.
You know, plus at antenatal, they don't really prepare you for these type of things. They don't prepare you for the fact that...
Well, what do they prepare you for?
They just tell you to buy some things, clean the navel, do this.
How to push.
How to breathe, what to eat. Prepare you to take care of... No one
tells you about what happens after.
Yeah, they prepare you to take care of baby.
Maybe we should have a postpartum school.
Maybe. You know, that's why we have, like, I have a group, started a group on WhatsApp of mommies, like just young mamas that are just together trying to encourage each other, trying to just be there for each other. And I think it's helpful because sometimes you just have questions that you just want someone to just tell you the answer.
I think that makes sense. So one last question I have for you is, you've been through so much, you're recovering, you're finding ways to rediscover yourself and who you are right now. And that's a journey that's consistent. Like you rightly pointed, it doesn't get easier.
Yeah.
It stays where it is. You get better at managing it. You become more. And if anything, the definition of recovery would mean I'm better at managing this new identity that comes with so much emotions with it. So we're back to present day now. Where are you? How's the rediscovery working for you? How's being T's mom and being you and managing your career and being a wife, a daughter, all of these things? Where are you right now?
I think I'm doing better, honestly. I'm working out now, so that's really good.
That's good.
Yeah, like that's really... To the extent my mom was like, you look trim. Are you working out?
She has flat tummies now.
I was like, yes, thank you for noticing. I am.
Yeah.
I'm working out now. I have time to learn new things. I have time to, not too much time, but compared to before, I have time to work. Before I had to come to this realization that your sleep is no longer the same. Every night you have to wake up at least once or twice. But now I'm like getting used to
Yeah.
that. So yeah,
You're
it doesn't
good.
disrupt
Honestly,
my
I
sleep
really
that much
appreciate
again.
everything you do for this family.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, I can never do what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some-
never.
When I'm awake and maybe feeding him or the baby is crying and then Bilal is just...
That's not how I sleep.
I'm just
I sleep
saying
like
you're
this.
asleep. Okay. Okay, if you say so.
Okay.
And I'm just here looking at him. I was like, is he chilling? Sleep is now a luxury.
It is.
The other day I was breastfeeding him in the car and I was just dozing off.
I'm happy now that he's learning to eat. So that means
Oh
I
yeah, we
can
started
come in
feeding
and
him
help
this
him a
week.
lot.
He's
Yeah.
5 months.
And a few
3
days.
weeks.
Yeah. Almost 6 months. It's literally 6 months.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we started feeding him. He loves banana. Makes him so hyper.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Overall, I'm just thankful for my husband. He has been with me every step of the way. My mom, she was there for me during those 40 days and still there for me now. My family, his family, everyone is just helping in any
And
way that they can.
how is this with your work?
It work.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're still figuring it out, maybe.
yes, because I don't think, honestly, yes, people want, okay, treat me the same like before, but I don't think it's the same because instead of working, I'm in the car breastfeeding or I'm in the corner trying to make him sleep. So it's quite difficult, but you just have to find more creative ways of being productive, you know, using less time to be productive.
Nothing prepares you for this. School doesn't
Nothing.
prepare you for
Nothing.
this. Church
Nothing.
doesn't prepare you for this. Nothing really prepares
Even
you for
someone
this.
telling you their personal story
Doesn't prepare you for this.
It's different. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be different from yours.
Of course.
Yours
I
is
think
going
so.
to be different from mine. We can be in the same place.
I
Best of
think the
friends.
whole idea is to have this mindset to be ready for it because you
Yes.
were ready for it. You were like, this is coming and I have to figure this out.
You know, I was ready for it and then I still got kind of depressed. So imagine people that are not ready for it.
Take them by surprise. Some people never come out of that.
Plus, I think society just makes you think that, oh yeah, people go through this. A lot of men have given birth, so it's fine. You go through it. Please, I beg. It's difficult. It's a lot of work.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so let's stop this thing. Stop it. Okay, so I like what you're saying, and I'm happy that you're better now. I'm happy that you're finding new ways and being creative. This is allowing you to flex your creative muscles. So just to end this conversation, is there anything you would like to say? Any other thing you would like to say?
Any other thing I would like to say? For you to take care of someone else, you have to learn how to take care of you. For you to give love, you have to be full of love. You can't give what you're not full of. So just take care of you. And then you find strength to take care of the next person.
Man, some cool. I'll do a graphic design for your head.
Mother!
Mariya, Bilal. All right, guys. So that's it for this one, and I hope you enjoyed Mariya's story. It's a process that is happening and unfolding right before our very eyes, and we hope that when it's your time, or if you know someone who is going through this as well, you can be there for them. You can use this knowledge to be there for them, and yeah. So I think that's what we're going to call it the end. And if you're interested, I do cool things too. Postpartum is not just the woman's thing; it's also the man's thing. Now I'm a dude who bats a baby. So, guys, if you're interested, we're gonna put a link up there, and please click the link up there. You would not believe. You would not believe. Maybe I should let you say it.
You will not believe what Bilal has turned bat time into.
You will not believe.
It's making me shy.
Yeah.
Like
bat time. Every time I hear bat time.
The stunt pulled.
No, don't say stunt. I don't pull stunts.
What you guys do in the bathroom? You just be doing weird things. Talib will be, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, it's enough, guys. Click the link if you want to watch that video. And if you're new here, please click the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Drop a comment. We'd love to engage with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Peace.